Here we are. The game that changed my channel. And it came out a year ago. That's crazy, honestly. But for those who don't know, my most viewed video is a video on this game right here, Banban 7. And we're going to be revisiting that today. Because I've been revisiting all the other Banban games. So, yeah. I just want to take a moment to appreciate the music here, because I love this menu music. I love it, man. This is like definitely one of my favorite Banban games. So, let's look no further and get started with this game right now. Scepter. For a parent looking for the missing child, time is a delicate matter. Click the clock to advance time. Okay. Open. Scepter. Gone. Incomplete scepter. Close. Whoa. Get over here, Jordan McDonald. I still remember your name. What I called you. Now we have to watch a video for some reason. So let's watch it.
A facility-wide code breach has been issued. The following media is to be watched by all employees. Welcome to the Employee Survival Guide, Case 8. The spider. Keeping your limbs intact is our top priority. This is only achievable if you know what to do in the scenario of Case 8, breaching containment. Knowledge is your weapon. Step 1. Don't be a hero. Case 8 is stronger, faster, and more aggressive than you could ever hope to be. Don't try to fight Case 8. It won't end well for you. And remember, you won't look any better for your office crush as a mangled mess. If you suspect that Case 8 is stalking you, locate the nearest surface that you can hide under. Case 8 is highly agile and can attack from any angle, including above you. If hiding is not an option, cause as much noise as possible. Step 3. Contact the emergency services. At the first sign of Case 8's presence, contact the reclamation team. They will be immediately dispatched to your location. Step 4. Understand your liabilities. The safety of Case 8 is important to us. If you use lethal force against Case 8, in self-defense or otherwise, you will be obligated to compensate us as per your contract. The reclamation team is trained to handle breaches. Let them deal with it. You are encouraged to work in groups that are no smaller than 2. Employees discovered to have given up their co-workers' lives to save theirs will be harshly punished. Selfishness is the #1 enemy of a healthy work environment. And with that, we conclude this safety guide. Remember, keep a wider eye on the ceiling.
So basically that that was made in order to let people train people in order to learn how to encounter Nab, I guess. Hello? You okay? Oh. Okay. Bye. To greatness. I gotta say though, the visuals in this game are a huge step up from the other ones. And it looks like it's only gonna get better when Banban 8 drops. I think the bugs are kind of funny in this area. She's never gonna see this coming. Definitely over there. Alright, let's... Go ahead, touch it. Hope see you later, Nabnalina. Away we go. Let me get on. There's a train. That it doesn't even have rails here. That's kind of weird. I would like to have a kind of train way of going around the place in one of these games at some point. Hello. Oh, I couldn't see that, but I bet it was really scary.
Do you humans ever get easier to look at? The limitations of your bodies disgust me. Grab me the scissors. At this very moment, you might think of yourself as unlucky, but I am here to tell you that you're
Actually, I'm not unlucky because I found the guy that I'm looking for.
Privileged to be part of my operations. You'll die as part of something greater than yourself, not as some loser that nobody will remember. Those aren't the scissors. How many times do I have to speak the difference between hammers and scissors? You useless waste of resources! You think vibranium grows on trees? You're getting repurposed.
Lovely meeting you once again, Syringan. I think he's actually like one of my favorite characters, honestly. Alright, we are up. Find our way out? Yeah. Oh. I knew this day would come. Given my situation, there are a million other things I could be doing right now, and yet some strange force inclines me to write my thoughts down. Despite my predicament, I'm not disappointed. No, I'm glad. It's finally time to show the world the true extent of my skills. I am more than just a machine for animal manufacturing. It is time to put my masterful contingency plans to use. Too bad my only audience will be my own children, which I doubt will have the right quantity of appreciation for the intricacy of my plans. It is now to me to lead these poor souls to salvation. Have I gone insane? Yeah, given that you're gonna try to kill me here in a bit. If I open this door, you're just gonna chase me and kill me. I love the way that it just flies out like that. Anyway, I'm gonna do an epic MLG trick shot here. Watch this.
You're in violation of patient rule number 1. Now, you slimy patient, kill it! Fine, you got me. Kill it, and I'll let you go.
I love the blur too, kind of. Okay, I'll help you, Squidward.
Thank you. Don't worry. I'm a surgeon
Teleport.
of my word. I won't hurt you. And not after saving me from your own doing.
Thank you.
That said, the choice to volunteer for me will always be available. I implore you to consider the opportunity. In any case, we have much more important matters to discuss. Follow me. A friend of mine and yours filled me in on most of the action that happened on the floors above. They mentioned a nosy human parent being involved. Sound familiar?
Yeah.
Listen, I was trusted with the final piece of the scepter, and I do not plan on breaking this trust. And to achieve that, I need your help. Look at the destruction around you. This was all done with an incomplete scepter in a matter of seconds. A full scepter in the hands of Dadadu is the guaranteed death of all of us. Let's make sure it doesn't come to that. And luck might just be on our side.
Okay, before we keep going, I might as well kind of get you guys up to speed on what's going on. So, we're trying to stop these naughty one things from, being naughty ones. And they're trying to destroy the kindergarten, and there's this evil guy named Sir Dadadu. So we're trying to stop him by trying to get the scepter, even though the last scepter piece is right here! Anyway.
I imagine that at this point you're familiar with this green specimen of incredible size and strength drawn on the board.
That'd be an
It
understatement.
attacked our city a few hours ago. Most likely because it's either too scared to stay in the dark, or because the naughty ones and Sir Dadadu aren't leaving it alone. And how are we lucky that we got attacked, you ask? My plan just happens to involve recapturing the green gorilla.
Bro,
and
you are
using it to fight
huge,
Sir
dude.
Dadadu's army and reclaim the scepter to its rightful owners. Problem is, the green gorilla has vanished after the attack, and I've been trying to find it since. And it's too dumb for Dadadu's powers to work on it, so I'm not too concerned about that. It's just a matter of finding this beast, imprisoning it, and releasing it when the time is right. Oh, that reminds me. I have just a thing for you.
Yep. You do.
Let's see what my assistants have prepared for us, shall we?
What do you got for me, Squidward? General Grievous looking guy.
I introduce to you Remote 2.0, a name I totally didn't make on the spot. Take it. It's all yours.
Thank you.
I see a pathetic piece of equipment like your old remote, and the tinkerer inside me goes crazy. Let's put it to the test. See that control panel over there? That's where you'll go when you need to take control of your drone. This new remote will act like a password. It'll give you access to the control panels. Of course, you can still use it the old-fashioned way, but some situations will require you to view things from a different perspective. There's a big button on the opposite side of this wall. Let's see if you can hit it while you maneuver your drone.
Well, actually, I'm gonna make my drone purple somehow. Wait, hold on. Here we go. Anyway. Purple! Oh, come on. Forgot how weird the drone controls were.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it?
No.
It was. Well, too bad. That's your problem. We'd better get to finding that green gorilla. I have no idea what Sir Dadadoo's planning, but something tells me it ain't pretty. There's a witness waiting for me on one of the streets, and I've got a mess that I gotta clean up thanks to you. Why don't you go talk to them instead? I told them I might not come myself anyway, and instead send someone, so they'll talk to you. The city is lit up, so it should be safe from the naughty ones.
Alrighty. Well, before I go, I think you can talk to... I did not know that you can walk through this. That is hilarious. Anyway.
You should have seen Dadadoo in his prime. That guy had ambition and dedication that I've yet to see contested. What your kind has done to him and us. It forced him to dedicate all that potential to try and eradicate those that created him. Now, to ease your nerves, I don't think he's after you. He's after those that betrayed him, which includes me. If only we weren't such cowards when we were caught and actually stood by him. Maybe we would have been victorious.
So I think they tried to rebel against the dudes. What is this, the Hour of Joy or something? Or the Hour of Banbanning?
The scepter was first given to the Queen as some meaningless prop. To help her settle better into her role, you know? All those extra features, like being able to take control of the brain component of those around you, is the work of a very talented surgeon and technician who is too humble to name himself. When the heart-shaped end of the scepter touches a Givanium-based body, the scepter acts as a vessel and transfers and prints a genetic code of the scepter holder into the receiver's brain component. This allows these bodies to receive commands only from whoever takes control of it. Now, we don't all have a transferable genetic code, but Sir Dadadoo and the Queen do. Now, wait, this is confidential information. I cannot tell you anymore. Our mutual friend told me that Sir Dadadoo escaped because Bittergiggle made the Queen laugh. Next time you see him, you tell him his jokes suck. That's how you really hurt him. I recall asking you to find Jumbo Josh, not stand here and make friends with me.
Alright, buddy. Please wait to be called. Estimated time, wait time, 11.7 years. Alright, the surgeon. Listen up, everyone. Training for Case 4 started today. The session consisted of mastering its motor skills of all of its Case Type 5 assets, given to intricate procedures that Syringid will eventually be required to operate. Progress was made and it is promising. But more sessions of this nature are needed before the next stage. As laid out by one of the conditioning experts, Syringid's training that will be conducted simultaneously after the motor skills training will consist of 3 types: surgical operation of cases, containment breaches, machine maintenance. We feel that transforming Syringid into a liability-free and multitasking technical asset instead of abandoning it for future, but unguaranteed, would be a wise decision. We await management's approval of the scheme. Case is permanently not ready for presentation. Okay. See you later, buddy. By entering City Engine, you hereby accept the following terms and conditions. You may be arrested at the mayor's discretion at any time without reason, and you will comply. You will participate in the mayor's operations at the mayor's discretion at any time when chosen. You may be executed at the mayor's discretion at any time without a reason. You must bow to any statues of the mayor as you pass by. Not doing so is a crime. Crimes against others will be prosecuted accordingly, unless against human or naughty ones. You'll live by the above rules and be content. Okay. I think there was a Jivanium citizen over there. Hi. Well, I don't see you bowing. I'll bow right now. Bow, bow, bow. I would introduce you to the characters, but they're way up there, and it's kind of hard to... Whatever. Case 4, again, the surgeon. Please see attached for a summary of observations recorded on the creations produced by Case 4 outside of training as requested by management, which have been taken the liberty to label Case 4B. Cases 4B can vary in shape and behavior, but the majority look and act very similarly to each other, almost as if Case 4 was trying to protect his craft. The attached document applies to said majority of Cases 4B, and not the exceptions. Before reading the attached document, please note that our experts do not suspect Case 4 has any malicious intent with Cases 4B. This is affirmed by Case 4's own response when it asked about their purpose, which was simply practicing to get better. We want to ask managements to not discourage Case 4 from partaking in these activities. Case is permanently not ready for presentation. Oh my gosh. I'm not the best at reading these. Anyway, we are now in City Engine. Yay! Welcome to City Engine. Hi, Zolphius. I can see Sir Dadadoo up there. Here's another thing that you can do while out of bounds. Or, I know a way to get out of bounds. Check this out. First, let's watch this dance party for a little bit. Well, oh, Kitty Source is alive. Okay. I mean, obviously she's alive. Anyway, I'm gonna try to... Don't mind me! Let me just... get... The collision on this is weird, so I... Yes! I did it! I am out of bounds! Hi, Kittysaurus. How are you? Hold on. So over here... Let me turn up my brightness for this real quick. And if you look closely... You could see Chamatalk. Hold on. I don't think you guys can still see it, but what if I turn the shadow quality down? Okay, that's not helping. Low, low, low. Okay, now I think you can kind of see Chamataki and Tamataki over there. So, now I'm gonna turn everything back to normal, and then I'm gonna jump off a cliff because there's no way to get back in bounds. So, whee! Hi.
Out of all the people that the mayor could have sent, he sends you? A human?
Yep.
What happened to this city? He must just be hiring anybody now. Fine. I'll stoop down to your level. I've seen what the monster that attacked the city looked like, but I don't know where they went. I'll draw a picture of them for you. If you could just bring me something to draw on. A gift from myself to the mayor for all he's done to us.
Or I could just draw it myself. But whatever. I've seen the green gorilla a million times. But whatever.
is the best I can do, and don't ask for another one. I don't draw duplicates. Not for your kind. Go to the bar and ask around with this photo. They'll have somebody more intelligent than you on the case. Pathetic.
Racist. Anyway, now we're gonna go to the bar. Because that's where we need to go, apparently. Yoo-hoo. Okay. Time for another drone thing. Here's a hat. Oh yeah, if you look all the way back here... Hold on. If you look back here... Hold on. Where... Does it really not let me back here? Well, I would show you whatever's back here, but there's an invisible wall here for some reason. Oh, there he is. Yeah, there's Sheriff Toadster. We'll talk to him in a bit. Oh, okay, I guess I'm back here. Okay. Alright, let's go. Come on, buddy. Yep, do that. Hold on. The Child Monkey, aka or Captain Fiddles, specifically. The next stage of conditioning has been initiated for Captain Fiddles, given the high levels of stress that Case 12G experiences when not there near the assigned caregiver. This next stage will consist of swapping the identity of Case 12G as their care. Okay, so that explains the different types of Captain Fiddles. To imitate the final vision of the kindergarten, this new caregiver will be Case 7. Both cases have already been introduced to each other, and we hope to achieve maternal relationship between both cases. The initial results are very promising. Case 12G was escorted into Case 7's classroom, where it joined inanimate props resembling students for math class. Case 7 treated Case 12G as it did with all the other inanimate students, with no special remarks given about Case 12G being her first inanimate student. Testing will continue. Case has been presented. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go talk to a little someone that, let's just say it.
So you're what the mayor warned us about. You're even more disgusting in reality.
Okay, so for those who don't... I forgot that everyone stares at you. So for those who don't know, this is a YouTuber that I watch. Oh, yeah.
I can't be seen talking to you. Didn't you read the signs?
I love it.
As a filth-free establishment, your presence is not welcome here. So you're what the mayor warned us about. You're even more disgusting in reality.
Hey, guys. Hey, oh my gosh, I love this game. I love that they're just staring at me. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hi, I'm back. Check this out.
Interesting. I believe it. Did you need something?
This.
Interesting. The boss will want to talk to you. Head to the back and I'll have the door open for you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hi.
From being the Queen's personal bodyguard to some bounty hunter living in an alley. What a humiliating downgrade.
Are you still mad at
couldn't
me
say
about the
Mrs.
whole
Mason's
bitter giggle thing?
The naughty ones got her. I think I'm staring at my worst nightmare. A world ruled by criminals and lawbreakers while the helpless heroes hide in fear.
I mean, you seem pretty happy about it.
I would say we're back where we started, but it's worse than that. For all we know, everyone that you don't see around here is either dead or brain dead. The mayor has you on that ridiculous planet using the green gorilla against Sir Dadadoo too? You're on your own on this one. It's impossible to pull it off without fake broccoli. And I'm all out of fake broccoli. We got someone in one of the apartment buildings claiming they have very valuable information about the whereabouts of the green gorilla. This red key card will give you access to said apartment building. Wouldn't hurt to see what they got. Maybe your kind was right to transfer me down here when they did. I belong in some forgotten alley, next to all the garbage and carton boxes. Ain't any more useful than they are.
Hey, buddy, cheer up. I'm literally in the same position that you are in. You're just depressed that Miss Mason died? Did you have a crush on her or something? Why are you not mad at me about the whole bitter giggle thing? Whatever. Let me grab that note behind you real quick. Don't mind me. We really need to talk about this. He's growing at the rate that's far greater than we anticipated. But the size is the least of my concerns. As he grows in size, so will the chance of him getting discovered for other reasons. His crying will become louder, and the rumbles he makes every time makes him become even more noticeable. He's also maturing fast, and soon what little distractions we give him will not keep him quiet while we are around. What child can bear being away from their parents from too long? I think we need someone to look after him while we're away. There were many abandoned materials lying around down here, so I'll get started with those. I think they were talking about Zolphius, actually. Anyway. See you later, oh yeah! Anyway, we're gonna go to the motel. Because that's where we gotta go, apparently. Yay. In we go.
Простите, кто вы такой?
Don't ask, buddy. Just trust the process.
Простите,
I am a superhero. I'm here to
кто вы
save
такой?
you. Anyway, bye. Anyway, Slow Celine. This report is being written to address management's concerns regarding the phenomenon of Slow Celine's constant disappearance and reappearance within its holding cell. We are aware of this, and our team is working tirelessly to understand these occurrences. You have to listen to me talking while you just hear someone going, "Ah!" Case 11 is yet to give an explanation to itself, always acting oblivious to any strange access we described. Suspiciously, every time this phenomenon occurs, the surveillance cameras of Case 11's cell shut down temporarily and turn back on upon Case 11's reappearance. This is not suspected to be a manual action performed by the facility's personnel, meaning that we do not suspect facility personnel to be secretly aiding Case 11 with this. A possibility is Case 11's exceptional speed, but nothing is certain. We remain unable to capture the exact moment of disappearance of Case 11 when the phenomenon occurs, but we will continue to attempt to find an explanation for this. Case is not ready for presentation. Okay. Hey, buddy, what's up with you?
Finalmente! Alguém realmente respondeu minha reclamação do barulho. Hã? Que é isso? Você está aqui por causa da minha reclamação do barulho? Então por que você está aqui? Ah, o monstro que atacou a cidade, né? É claro que o prefeito acha isso mais importante do que o meu conforto. O vizinho acima de mim está gritando e berrando há 1 hora. Eu não consigo me concentrar em nada. Vou te dizer uma coisa. Faça a pessoa acima de mim calar a boca e eu lhe direi o que sei. Você vai querer saber o que eu sei. Confie em mim. Agora vá. Ele está me deixando maluco.
Okay. Ah! How long have you been screaming in here? This is such a cartoony game, dude. You are.
Oh, I remember you. You always hated my jokes.
No. Bye. Oh, he's far behind. There he is.
Jump! I'll catch you!
You sure will, buddy.
I got you. This is not how I imagined I'd be spending my afternoon.
Thank you.
Quick, let's hide inside!
And the bitter giggle despawns. Yay!
I don't understand. All I asked you was to go talk to a witness in order for us to find the whereabouts of Jumbo Josh. How did that end up with you running away from a crazed bitter giggle on rooftops? Go stand in the corner to my left. And don't make any noise.
Well, I'm gonna read this before we do that. So if we die, then it's my fault. The majority of cases 4B are humanoid in physical shape and are taller than the average human. They are malnourished looking. They are Javanium colored. The pigmentation chemicals are strictly stored and not within case 4's reach. Their intelligence levels do not seem to be very high. We theorize that deficiency in intelligence is because of case 4 stretching thin whatever few quantities of genosis or human genomes it could find. They are capable of speech and understanding speech, but they appear to only take commands from case 4. So I think they're talking about the Givanium aliens too. Cases 4B, you know. Any verbal communication between cases 4B and humans are resulted in disobedience and vulgar language. Aggression towards humans, but not other cases, have been observed as in all subcases. Explanation for this behavior is pending. Case is permanently not raised for presentation. Anyway.
Calm down, or I will have to take legal action. Get toasted!
Where'd you pull that from?
No!
Oh no! Oh no, bitter giggle! Oh no!
Okay.
I still love
deserve
Toadster's face
this.
here.
Despite everything that's going down, I can't stop thinking about this one thing.
Hold on.
Taking
Parkour on a
time
toaster's
off your
head.
day to make somebody laugh. We don't cherish that nearly enough.
Yeah, you don't.
Worst yet, I've yet to experience such a euphoric feeling.
I get it, because you fork brothers.
I'm always the one
How are you
telling
sniffing?
jokes.
You don't have a nose, bitter giggle.
Yet
None
to
of us have
someone
noses, except for like
tell me
Mount Celia or
a
something.
joke. Sheriff, tell me a joke.
Yeah, tell him a joke, buddy.
Okay, I'll try. Why don't animals eat jesters? Because they taste funny.
That was such a funny joke.
Don't get it. Oh, wait. That's actually not bad at all.
Goodbye, my friend. Just leave me alone. Please.
Alright, see you later. You'll probably be in the next game. Oh no, that was such a sad scene. Anyway, back to the funny motel, to the funny neighbor, to show him that the funny screaming stopped. Up we go. Hi.
Meu herói retornou!
Yep.
O que estava causando todo aquele barulho? Eu ouvi algumas coisas realmente estranhas. Quer saber? Eu não ligo. Tudo o que me importa é aqueles que estejam quietos agora. Muito obrigado. Talvez você não seja tão ruim assim.
Can you still go up there? Yeah, you can. Hold on. Ah, man, I can't go back in there. The door disappeared.
Простите, кто вы такой?
Bye. To the theater! Hi.
Kannst du bitte deine Stimme ein wenig senken? Ich bin in einem Anstarrwettbewerb. Mein Gegner ist viel stärker, als ich erwartet habe.
Good luck, buddy. I love that. Alright, it's time to go see my boy. Hey, what's up, Flynn? Let me read this first. Dear mommy, where are you? I miss you. The jellyfish is gone too. Everyone is scared. Hi.
Can't say I'm happy to see you alive and well. That crazy leech cannot turn me into one of his minions, but it is still dangerous for me to wander out there. I want you to think of the amount of terror that the children would feel at the sight of even just one of these naughty ones. These mindless animals that hate nothing more than they hate humans. At this point, I would not eliminate the possibility that they found where I've hid the children. It is your actions that have even made this a possibility in the first place. It's all your fault.
Whatever makes you happy, pal.
Regardless, there is another thing I want to show you.
Please.
It sure looks like you need it.
Now we are on the Fortnite battle bus, and now we're playing Fortnite. Hi.
What's the plan now, Stinger?
I guess the same as always. We continue this forsaken
How'd we get a
journey.
plane anyway?
We're in the middle of the air, so how exactly are we gonna do that?
I do not know.
Okay, sheesh, relax. It was just a question.
I apologize. I'm just tired of all of this.
Tired of what?
Tired of everything. There is no point, Banban.
What?
I failed to locate a point in doing any of it. And I failed to locate an end in sight.
What's gotten into you? Why are you so negative all of a sudden?
Maybe it's time we abandon this plan. I mean, how did we end up flying over a sea of Jivania instead of an actual sea?
I don't know.
Okay, that's it. Maybe you should let the captain fly the plane if this is your mentality. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I am finished with your constant battling. It is always a mistake to start a conversation with you. Stay back, we're gonna crash.
Oh no, you're gonna crash. Oh no. What's the plan, boys? Alright, where are we dropping? Is this Loot Lake?
to stop? Are you out of your non-existent time?
Oh my gosh, I love all of these. I know that they probably mean something, at least according to like MatPet and all. But I think like thinking that they don't mean anything just makes it even funnier. Anyway, hello. How are you?
Déjame ver eso. Te dirigías al único auditorio que no está bloqueado. Espero que odies tu tiempo aquí.
Thank you.
Humano asqueroso.
Oh my gosh. He's so like engulfed in the shadows. Or whatever that word means. I just used a random word that I don't even know the meaning of. The surgeon. Our team has just received news about the attack on the northwest wing of the facility. We are conducting internal research as to find potential candidates for supplying the cases in the lower levels with the necessary resources to carry out this attack. We have a suggestion for management as to minimize the financial losses of this tragedy, seeing as the northwest wing contained resources of utmost importance. The resources present in the northwest wing are not easily destructible, and we believe a lot of it may be intact. It is just a matter of sending someone in there to retrieve them. We propose that, in Cooperation Case 4, we send Cases 2B to carry out this mission. We keep the financial losses to a minimum. They can stay repurposed as long as there is successful recovery of both themselves and the resources as previously discussed. We await management's approval of this matter. Case is permanently not ready for presentation. I don't know exactly what that means, but I don't care. Flumbo and Friends! The Button of Death Part 2. Why is it a shirt? Directed by Brushida. We got The Lick of 78. We got Egg. We got Lost in the Zumbo Sauce. And we got The Hour of Banbanning. And then we're going to Trojan Tarda. And I think the guy who voices this is like Fusion Z Gamer or something, so that's cool. Hi.
Ah, fellow appreciator of fine art, are you?
You bet.
What's that? You're only here for the collar.
Of course not.
No. I know an appreciator of fine art when I see
I
it.
am. I love myself.
Something's not right. They won't start
drama.
the play. Tell you what, you help me get the play going, and this collar will be yours to take. I think it might be that the headlights aren't working. Did you figure out why?
You got it, buddy. Oh my gosh, the black. Do 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 do. I must say though, once again, the visuals are definitely a step up. I hope they keep improving this in Banban 8.
Perfect. But there's one more thing. This is precisely my 568th time watching this play, and I feel it could be made a little better. It's time to put my own twist on things. I'm preparing for the show of a lifetime. For that, we need some exclusive material. The hard part's done. Now, it's a matter of, oh wait, we got something. The delivery is here. They should have dropped it off by the main entrance. Can you go grab it?
Okay,
It'll be
buddy.
worth your while. I promise you.
Of course. Man, I hope there aren't a bunch of soldiers hiding in this fella. Or even worse, birds. That's kind of unsettling, honestly. We just throw it down the stairs.
Collar is yours to take, but you must stay and watch the play with me. It's only right that you do. A bounty hunter friend of mine managed to impale the green gorilla with a tracker. His proximity collar will beep faster once you're close enough. If only the foolish
second I thought it was
populace
all
of this
Zolfius right
dreadful
there.
city would appreciate these things like you and I. I learned from the great anteater themselves. Now let us enjoy this. Play can now commence, and it's all thanks to you.
Alright, here we go. Let's watch Trojan Tarda, also known as...
This is a story about a man named Jonathan with an S.
Jonathan with an S.
A man so dedicated to uniting
My
two
name is
star-crossed
Jonathan with an
lover
S.
birds, he was willing to give up everything to see it happen.
Wow.
This is the story of Jonathan with an S. Hey!
Hey, Jonathan!
I have a gift for you. You're going to like it, but you have to promise me to take it as far away from here as you possibly can before you open it.
I love gifts, but can you please give me a hint as to what's inside?
I can't. It wouldn't be a surprise if I do that. I have a gift for you. You're going to like it, but you have to promise me to take it as far away from here as you possibly can before you open it. Wait, did I already say that line?
What was that? If this is another one of your tricks, Jonathan, I'll have you arrested.
It is indeed one of my tricks. You and everyone else will pay for what you've done to the poor birds of the town. Run!
Oh no, it's like the Trojan horse. Oh no. The bird up bird is coming for me. Or the bird up birds. I'm out of here. I'd like to think that Sir Dadadu was like, hey guys, you guys should hide this bird and get into the theater in order to kill the player. Like, this was definitely planned to some extent.
Kannst du bitte
You still going
deine
with that?
Stimme ein
Okay,
wenig
don't worry, I won't bother
Ich bin
you.
in einem Anstarrwettbewerb.
Don't worry, buddy.
Mein Gegner ist
Shut
viel
up.
stärker, als ich erwartet habe.
Wait, the monster ran this way. Then why didn't we just go here at the start? Unless that only showed up now. It probably did. Dear Father, I have been taken captive by a crazed creature. If I don't make it out of here alive, please know that I am appreciative of all you've done for myself and others. This message has been taken a lot of effort to write, as I have no hands to write with, but at least be proud of that, please. Oh my gosh, I love this game. Well, boop.
You're just in time for the
Never
top exam.
disrespect Sir Dadu. Worst mistake
If
of
you've
my
attended
life.
class consistently, this exam will be a piece
Everyone,
of
welcome to the new principal. He's beautiful.
task
He's
is very
gorgeous.
simple.
Most
All you have to
importantly,
do is
he's
match
Sir
the correct
Dadu.
icons on the left
Wonderful.
screens to the correct icons on the right
Why
screen.
did you say?
Teamwork is everything. You are allowed to walk
Teamwork
around
makes the
and discuss
dream
the
work,
answers with your
as they all
classmates.
say.
This is worth a big part of your final grade. You'd better focus.
Yeah.
And as usual, failing will result in dire consequences. Begin.
Don't worry, guys. I know this series like the back of my hand. And these characters, of course. Obviously, that's basically what I meant. Yay! Only took like 15 seconds.
Good job. Full marks on the first part. Now, to the second and the much harder one. Are you cheating somehow?
No.
Your attendance doesn't really match your knowledge on the subject of the exam. I'm impressed. If there's another teacher in town that's been teaching behind my back, you should give me their name after we're done.
You should give me their home
To the
address.
final and hardest part. Begin.
You should show me where your teacher is basically what she said. I'm going to murder the person who taught you about all these characters. Yippee! I did it!
Great job, class. Everyone gets an A+. See, class, if you work hard, you succeed. You may all now take a break, and then we'll move on to chemistry.
See you later, Bambolina. Where are you going? Is there any papers here? I doubt it, but... Hold on.
So, that's where it leads. I sent a team of bounty hunters to check out this building earlier. Maybe that's why they never came back. Need I say what needs to be done next? As usual, my assistants have proven themselves to be completely useless.
Yeah.
Now it is up to us to do their
You're so
jobs
right.
for them. The future of everyone and everything is in all 6 of our hands. I'll stand out here and make sure nothing gets in or out. Sounds like a fair split in the tasks to me.
Absolutely. Oh, see you on the other side. Oh, I'm bowing. So for what I remember, I think you gotta kind of parkour over here, get in here, grab this thing here, and then get out of here, and then use this thing here to break that thing there, and this thing here. Where am I? You know, why did Syringin just leave the door open? Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. The Surgeon. Case 4 has its final test training for concerning the surgical operation cases of precision rate at 96%, the highest out of any facility personnel. Case 4 has demonstrated the necessary skill to prove that it can not only replicate already existing cases, but can also design and make its own cases from the ground up using only raw materials without any blueprints or files previously provided to it. Case 4 is easily the most proficient surgeon the facility has seen. When not training, Case 4 has been observed performing surgeries on its own with whatever resources it can find, suggesting that Case 4 is actually taking a liking to performing operations. These resources can be reharvested and they're ever need to be relocated, but we request that Case 4 not be discouraged to engage with these activities in the meantime. Case 4 will resume other training as usual. Case is permanently not ready for presentation. Bus.
お父さん、あなたなの。聞いて。ここを出ていくんだ。あなたは狩人じゃない。狩られる側なんだ。
Yeah, I'm gonna follow what you said there. Hey, Syringin, let me out.
You're back already?
Yeah.
Look, I get it. It's scary in there. But just find where the collar leads, and you'll be out of there in no time.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. I'm not scared of no giant thing. Anyway, time for an epic memory game, because that's what we need in this game. Kangaroo, Stinger Flynn. Oh, wait, hold on. Banban, Stinger, Snail. Apparently there's a secret if you get this one right, but I'm not gonna go for it right now. I really don't care that much about it. Banban, Opila, Josh. Banban, Opila. Okay, so Banban, Opila, Josh. Kangaroo, Opila, Stinger. Banban, Josh, Opila. Yay. Now we just wait for this to slowly open. Thank you. We'll get to this. But for now, we gotta do this. Yay! Here we go. Where am I? Hold on. Don't send me back, please. Okay, good. Just carefully turn around. Oh, dang. Yay! I'm good at this. Hold on. Oh, okay, so I don't even have to memorize them. That's good to know. Yay, I did it. Whew. Wow. You can see the whole city from here. Been a wild ride so far. The Child Monkey. As per management's decision, Case 12G was introduced to the children. There was also exceeded expectations. Being Case 12G's first time learning away from his pack of sub-cases, the initial introduction was expectedly stressful for Case 12G. It seeked isolation whenever it could, which was usually short-lived given the other children's eagerness to play with it. Or it would seek WM, its current primary caregiver and class teacher for the day, for comfort. It was a few hours in that Case 12G finally started to not avoid other children. Its incomprehensible speech was always cause the children to laugh, which Case 12G has been conditioned to accept as a sign of passivity. By the end of the day, Case 12G was fully interacting with other children. The speech at which Case 12G fit in with the children can be considered fantastic. Case 12G will be present in kindergartens of all days of operation. Case has been presented. Yay! I got the Jumbo Josh thing now. Safety landing pad. Alright, hi.
Okay, you're still in one piece.
Is that a One Piece
That
reference?
must mean you didn't find him.
I didn't.
But wait, what's that you got there? Is that a Joyvanium sample? He must have gotten hurt trying to flee the darkness. Well, this is even better than actually finding him. We can use this to lure him to wherever we want. Come with me. I hate to use my supreme knowledge about Joyvanium against my own kind, but it is what it is. After the facility abandoned the entire previous wave of cases and threw them in the lower levels, which included myself, they saw another use for me. I had 4 arms, equipped with important tools, and I would never tire or get hungry. The facility recruited me to participate in just about every facet of their operations. One of the cases that came under me hand was Jumbo Josh. Let's just say that we managed to create a case that behaves like an adult male gorilla, more than an actual adult male gorilla. He's curious and he's territorial. Once he senses another gorilla in its proximity, he'll come. This sample will smell like an entirely different specimen with a few tweaks. You see where I'm going? Plus, I've prepared a little contraption that might also help us with pulling this off. Sir Dadadoo won't suspect a thing. This is the golden chance. We're out here making history, and all some of us care about is going to a beach.
Alright, well, before we do all that, I have one more thing that I want to do before we end this off. And that is access that secret room. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head on up here into Syringen's little dungeon, or whatever this is called. And we are going to go in... Wait, actually we're going to go in here, right? Yeah. And this gets us a key card. And now we're going to go back to that tool store. Alright, we're here. I had to kind of wander in the dark, but we made it. I can still barely see in here, but oh. Alright, here we are. Rashida says, life is like a canvas. One small mistake and it's all ruined. Wow. Case 20, Type 5, the Queen's Scepter. So this is Case 20, just the scepter. Immunalist, too fast can disappear, too dumb, too smart. Zolphius, question mark, Rashida, question mark. So are these the people who can't be taken under the spell of the scepter and the Queen and Sir Dadadoo? I think that's what that means. Anyway, let's read this and then we're going to head back and do you-know-what. The snail. After applying the human genome to Case 11, the intelligence has drastically improved and her previous observed animalistic regression is no longer present. It is now capable of both speech and understanding speech. Case 11 has managed to verbally express how it is feeling prior to gaining said intelligence, and described her experience as primal and confusing. It states that it saw the world differently and was incapable of properly deciphering what she's seeing like a wild animal would, as well as feeling a constant sharp pain throughout her body, leading to aggression. Case 11 has stated that the pain has still not gone away, but that is glad that somebody finally understands her. Case 11 has been reassured that this pain will be cured, which seems to be mentally relieve it. This constant pain has been reported in cases 6 and 13, among others. We are currently dedicating most of our resources to hunt down the cause of the constant pain present in many of the case systems. Case is not ready for presentation. Well, here we go. Let's do this. Well, we're back again. This moment, everyone, this was the moment that got me like 200 more subs. It's kind of crazy, really. That like the ending to this game got me like 80,000 views. And now we are here to relive that. Let's do this.
All right. I've laced this scepter piece with the modified version of the sample you had. It's so potent that even the Queen can smell it from all the way up there. If she's even still capable of smelling. Ready? Brace yourself. I don't know how this is going to go. Dadadoo! You win! The scepter piece is yours! Maybe it was too obvious?
Oh. Hi.
We meet again, old friend.
Last I recall, friends didn't imprison each other.
You have every right to be mad at us. I would be too. But you have to understand that we were forced to do what we did.
Here is what truly happened. Our plan failed, and all of you were too cowardly to face the punishment. So you took the easy way out, and made me pay alone for all of us. Nothing you could say or do will be enough to make up for all of these cold nights I had spent inside of that pouch. I can't describe how good it feels to see you all towering in fear of me.
Destroy the old you before it destroys you. Isn't that what you used to tell us? And it worked. You gave us all hope when we lost everything. You gave us something to fight for. Now I need you to do the opposite. Destroy this new you. It has this bitter outlook on life that would have never gotten us this far. By turning on each other, they win.
You were always a smooth talker, Cindy. But it's not going to work. I know you have a trap set up somewhere. You don't think I know you and all of your tricks? You know what? Whatever the trap may be, my army will take care of you anyway.
Wow.
I knew it. Javanian will be spelled. Any last words before I command my army to devour you?
Get in the box!
I will. Here we go. Let's do this.
Yeah, lad. You and your army are about to get knackered.
Josh. There you are. Kind of crazy how he's just soloing everyone. That's how powerful Josh is.
Maybe we can negotiate something.
They just beats the crap out of you. That's crazy. Hi. Wait, don't do that. Don't do that!
good. You're up.
Yep.
The plan worked. But the scepter was destroyed in the process. It's better this way, if you ask me. Nobody should have that much power. Everyone that was brainwashed is back to normal now. And corpses of the naughty ones litter the streets. I don't remember the last time I felt like I wasn't scared for my life. This feels good for a change. We've been through a lot. You should rest. And when you wake up, we can discuss what we're gonna do next.
This has been a ride, fellas.
Why does it look like we can peel that drawing on the wall?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Stinger.
What's that?
That drawing on the wall. Seems like there's something behind it.
Weird. I would just leave it alone. You two should rest. I don't think that's a good idea. Who knows what could be behind it? Just leave it alone. Never play with the devil. Doctor's orders!